What's going on YouTube? StealingLikes here. You guys have caught me once again handing the cookie jar here trying to snatch me some likes today. Bringing a matchup against a fellow PokeTuber as I go up against Lunar Games. His info is going to be in the section down below. And I wanted to bring just pure power. I decided, you know what, it's a constructed match. I don't want to bring a randomizer team. So I brought the power-packed Drapion, Donphan, Ninetales, Trevenant, Archeops, and Mienshao. And I mean, before anything else, I would love to say, evidently I define power a little bit differently than the rest of the world of Pokemon. But I am loving this team. I like the way this is all looking. Let's see what Lunar Games brought, and let's see exactly how well I do against this PokeTuber right here. Alright, so let's see what Lunar Games brought. I'm really interested to see what he brought. I avoided watching any videos of his, knowing that I was going to get ready to go into this battle. I'm going to catch up on some of his videos after this one, see what he does, but really interested in his style here. Now, oh, he probably just sent me a message over Skype right there. As this one actually wasn't set up on Cerebi as I normally do. I did this one over Skype because we met up on Twitter and exchanged stuff. Oh, okay, cool. Now, he brought Delphox, Lucario, Charizard, Xerneas, Greninja, Chestnut. Ew. Ew. Now, obviously, that Xerneas not wanting to see Drapion. The Chestnut probably doesn't want to come face-to-face with Ninetales or Archeops. Archeops is here for that Charizard. Lucario, on the other hand, I feel like Ninetales is probably going to be my best bet there. The Delphox, I brought no water, so I almost have to rely on Archeops. I'm relying very heavily on Archeops in this matchup, but I want to lead with the Ninetales. Maybe want to lead with the Ninetales, as I can always get a good switch in a Donphan. I'm doing weird things with Donphan today. We're going to find out just how well they work out, but we've actually been having this whole conversation over good luck. So let's see here. Now, he leads with Delphox. Okay, I lead with Ninetales, so let's see here. Delphox, Fire Psychic. I could Hex it. I could. I don't know how this thing is defensively, though, so I really don't want to risk it. I kind of just want to go into a hardcore switch right here. I don't feel like there's a lot going on that I really want to deal with in this current situation. I could go into Mienshao. I'm going to go into Mienshao, as I don't know what he wants to do, but I'm guessing that he wants to do things to my Pokemon, and Mienshao is going to be able to get that Regenerator off, which would be nice. So, goes for the Psychic. Didn't think that one completely through. Alright, so Mienshao, obviously faster, and is going to get this U-turn off and run away, because that is the only thing that I want to do right here, as my Mienshao just took a ton of damage. Oh, and he's Life Orbed. I forgot all about the Life Orb, so I could have gotten off a lot better damage right there. Trevenant's going to be slower. Ninetales isn't a good call. I could go into Drapion and set up. I probably should go into Drapion and set up, but part of me wants to go into Donphan. Donphan, I'll go into Archeops. Actually, I don't know what I'm thinking. Archeops has got this in the bag, as an Earthquake is well over enough to deal with this thing right now. He could switch into Charizard. That would be a wonderful moment for me, as I get to decide really early on if the Stone Edge is going to kill the Charizard or if we're going to see some problems. Although I doubt that Charizard's what comes out here. Xerneas. Xerneas is what shows up right here. Now, I don't know how well Xerneas wants to handle an EQ. I don't know if it's defensively... It is a defensively strong Pokemon. So, I'm going to go for yet another U-turn. I obviously don't want Archeops in against this thing, not knowing exactly what it's packing. I do feel like going into Drapion is a good call. However, it is also a very scary call, as, once again, I have no idea what it wants to do. So I'm going to try this again. I'm going to go into Trevenant to soak up the damage, and in the sun I can at least harvest a Citrus Berry, at the least. Now, a Night Slash is going to be super effective. It's not going to be stab, but it will pack the super effective damage on me. Now, a Shadow Claw, Wood Hammer, Power Up Punch, Earthquake. I kind of want to go for the Power Up Punch. I'm going to go for the Power Up Punch. I know I'm taking the hit. I know as long as they don't crit, I should live it. As the Night Slash almost has to be the best thing Xerneas has for my Trevenant. Now I know that this is a high crit ratio move, so it is kind of a risk. It is kind of a big risk in my opinion, but the Power Up Punch is going to go down. Obviously it's resisted. The idea is to just get a little bit of damage with that attack increase, harvest my Citrus Berry, and then turn back around and do this all over again on the next turn. Because Trevenant is not going to enjoy too terribly many Night Slashes. Yeah, I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to go for the Shadow Claw. Goes for the Night Slash. Once again, I am concerned about a crit, as this is a high... It was a crit, there we go. I was going to say it's a high crit ratio move. I'm expecting at least one, because we're just going to sit in here and do this for a minute. Now, obviously, Xerneas really wants to see me stop eating these berries, as these berries could be... that's not actually a safe range right there. That is not. So I'm going to go for my Shadow Claw here. I probably should have gone for the Wood Hammer, but I do want to get off the hit and live if I can live this. I do live it. So the Shadow Claw is going to go down. This should be a kill. Yep, that's a kill. So Xerneas, getting out of here. Go away with your big horns. And I'm going to pop off yet another Citrus Berry, eat it up in the sun, and possibly get another good turn going on the following turn, depending on what he goes into. As I don't know exactly what... Ooh, Charizard. Charizard is no good. I'm actually going to let Trevenant fall right here. It's not something I want to do at all. But I feel like Trevenant is... Yeah. Trevenant was either going to toss down an attack on the incoming Dragon Dance, because I have to get damage off if he's going to Dragon Dance on me. And if he's not going to Dragon Dance on me, then I need to get off some... Or I need to get a safe switch into Archeops, as Archeops is my go-to Pokemon to kill this Charizard. Everybody on the channel knows that already. Now, a Stone Edge, that's a good game. Unless he's a Mega X. Mega X, he can live. If he's a Mega Y, he's still dead, as the typing doesn't change any, and I get to put down some serious fun stuff. Now, I have had some situations in the past. Okay, don't have to worry about it. The Stone Edge does land. It lands. I already know it's a kill. It's a guaranteed kill, as it does enough damage to kill Charizard twice over. I've had to do the math on it before, because I didn't know if a defeated Archeops could kill Charizard or not, and it can, without a problem on a Stone Edge. Now, this Greninja is fast. One of those moments where I do wish that my Trevenant was still around, as the Greninja is just something I don't want to see. And I don't like the things it has going on. I kind of want to go into Ninetales, but all this switching would be a lot of problems. I could go into Donphan on this turn, because I expect an Ice Beam, but it's going to resist the priority Ice Shard. That doesn't help. Drapion packs a knockoff, and should be able to live a physical hit. A special hit, on the other hand, is going to be the opposite story, or else it's the other way around. I'm about to find out. Either way. So, Drapion's coming out here, going to get a Surf off, and, okay, he's Protean, but wouldn't switch due to the fact that he already has the typing. So now, just going to go for the knockoff and get this Greninja's item gone. He switches, and obviously switching into what is more likely than not a Mega. I would switch into a Mega here. Nope, switches into Delphox. Delphox is going to die. So that's a dead Delphox. No worries there. Don't know. I guess it was probably packing the EQ, would be my guess. I mean, if I was packing an EQ, that's what I'd go into. Delphox is a special hitter. I have no idea what it was packing then. Chestnut, who is going to resist. He might be packing a Spiky Shield. I've been wanting to see that thing for a while. Although part of me does want to Poison Jab. Part of me really wants to Poison Jab, as this thing wants nothing to do with a Poison Jab. The questions. I'm going to go for a poison jab. I mean, ooh, and I quick claw. So he puts up a spiky shield. This is going to hurt my feelings. So he puts up a spiky shield. My quick claw matters not. And he's going to get off a little bit of damage on me. That is fine. That is fine. Going for another poison jab. My quick claw goes off again. Maybe I am underestimating the quick claw, as this poison jab is just going to deal a whole bad day to Chestnut. Chestnut's going to cut? What? Chestnut packs cut? Now, on this turn, I'm actually expecting the spiky shield. I'm going to go for the swords dance. Yes. Swords dance up and out. We're going to see exactly what he went for here as... Oh, he went for a seed bomb. I was expecting the one thing. Whatever it was. Well, it has a name. It has a name. I know it has a name. The +2 swords dance really helped out. I feel like a knockoff is a good call, but I don't want to run face first into another spiky shield. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going for the knockoff. Going for the knockoff. He does go for the spiky shield. I was expecting it, but I didn't want to risk not getting the kill. Okay, so it's going to deal out enough damage to really hurt Drapion's feelings. I am going to get the knockoff to go down here. This should be a kill despite the resistance. And Drapion should... Oh, you can spiky shield 2 turns in a row? I didn't know that. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, Chestnut just went up a lot of stock in my book, as that was awesome. Now, I did kind of let Drapion go down for no reason here, because predicting the spiky shield, I should have been going into Ninetales. The spiky shield won't hurt because it's not a physical attack. Very similar to the, what is that thing called? King Shield that Aegislash is packing. So I'm going to go for the flamethrower here. He might spiky shield, he might not. It really doesn't matter. And I'm going to see, pretty much what I'm looking for here is what he goes into next, as I have no idea what he goes into next. Now, he was probably expecting that to do damage. However, not a worry. Does withdraw, because in the sun, this Ninetales is more than just a killer. Now that Greninja is a whole problem. Unfortunately for my opponent, I'm not really that afraid of a water-type move right now. So I'm going to go for the Solar Beam, because he can go ahead and hit. The Water Shuriken is going to do pitiful damage in the sun. Even with the super effective damage on it, I'm not really that worried. So, ooh, he does get a lot of hits off with the Water Shuriken, though. So I do give props, as Greninja is throwing a lot of shurikens at me. If it was King's Rock Greninja, it would hurt my feelings. So I'm going to absorb up some light and show this Greninja the business, as this is going to be a dead Greninja. And it might be the only thing left that would outspeed Ninetales. Nothing, to my knowledge, is going to outspeed Archeops now. So Archeops is free to play its little Speedy Bird games. Chestnut comes back. I don't know why. I don't know why at all. Maybe wasting my turns in the sun? Looking for Spiky Shield waste? Can only have 8. Oh, no, that was not a Spiky Shield intention. So, there goes the Chestnut. I think there's one more Pokemon hanging around, and I have no idea who it is. Never even went in Donphan. Okay, so didn't need the Donphan's Priority Ice Shard for, like, Flying Dragons, which is the big reason why Donphan packs that, as it's a 2-turn killer. Lucario. Oh, Lucario is here, and Lucario, I am almost certain, is a Mega. This thing is true power. I'm going to go for the Flamethrower, expecting to die. There's the Mega Ring. There is the Mega Ring. So, I don't think I have anything for this Lucario at all. Mega Lucario is slower, though. It might die to this. It might go down. It goes down! Ninetales putting in kills. And I believe that is the end of that matchup. Yep. So, good game, Lucas, a.k.a. Lunar Games. Now, for all you guys who don't know, I am bringing another video tonight. I am doing 2 separate 6v6s, as I'm not bringing a randomizer. Today's a special day. And I will let you guys go. Have a good time until my next video comes out, and make sure to check it out, because it has some important things for everybody who's been watching for at least the last week. And even if you haven't been watching for the last week, it's got some important things there for you too. Now, above all else, everybody, comment section down below. I want you to drop a comment and let Noxie know what you think of this absolutely amazing outro. Go ahead and cue that.